Um, okay. So, next thing. So, Jordan, in the Great Wide Spider-Verse, sometimes a Spider-Man is not a man. Sometimes he's a pig. And sometimes that pig kind of sounds like comedian John Mulaney. And sometimes comedian John Mulaney plays Chip of Chip and Dale in the weirdest movie in existence.
Thing that pops into your head when I say Chip and Dale. I bet it's these guys! But certainly the second would be those rascally cartoon chipmunks, Chip and Dale. What if I did something like...
I am into nuts.
Good, I love it.
Great stuff.
Woo! Just want to remind you guys I'll be at FanCon this afternoon. Hey, watch out! I'm keeping myself fit and, my updated modern look.
Don't you think you'd have more fans here if Chip did these events with you?
I hadn't thought about him in a while. I should give him a call. See how life's treating him.
Life is the worst, which is why you need good insurance. A message on my landline. I don't like that.
I know you're still mad about Rescue Rangers getting canceled, but I've just got a call from the police, and I need your help.
That my best friend. She always
I searched the perimeter. No clues.
Why would there be? 6 missing tunes in a month and not one clue.
Oh, no!
She been down since the
Chip!
Dale, you look different.
It's no secret I had the CGI surgery. What's been up with you?
You know, this, that, other vague things to fill the space of this conversation.
Cool.
It's like I just don't know that there is a movie that is more mind-boggling than this one. In a lot of ways, this movie reminded me of, okay.
I mean, it's definitely supposed to be like a pseudo sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, for sure. Well, it got me thinking like they should make movies in this universe. Like, yes, definitely. Well, it's implied. Okay.
I think they directly reference Roger Rabbit.
Yes, Roger Rabbit shows up in this, and Goo is there's a point where Peter Pan opens up his torture kit, and one of the torture items is Goo.
Yeah, so yeah,
Not Goo,
it is
not
a
Goo,
pseudo
sorry,
sequel.
Dip. It's
Dip.
Yeah. So on my headcanon, and I think the movie more or less confirms it by having Roger Rabbit and Dip in it, is that this is the same universe, just in the modern day. Like, this is what happened with tunes and technology and the integration
As
of
the
two
world kept going.
just kept evolving, yes. For those of you who have not seen Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, the movie, it's not an adaptation of the cartoon, but rather Chip and Dale are actors who meet as kids and develop a creative partnership, and they go on to create or act in and create, I guess, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the show. It is not stated whether or not that they are the same Chip and Dale who did the Disney cartoons. Like, it's not really clear as to, like how they did a bunch of Mickey cartoons. It doesn't really seem to be clear as to whether or not they did those. It just seems to say, mostly because I don't think that the people who made this movie watched anything beyond Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Probably not.
There's so many, like, this is a movie who I don't know who it's for, because, like,
it's for adults.
It seems to be for, I guess it's for adults.
It's definitely for adults.
It wants to sell it seemingly wants to use Chip and Dale to be kids, but all the jokes seem like there's I can't, but maybe it's because they're not the core. I consider Chip and Dale the core character group. Like Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Minnie, Mickey, Chip and Dale. So, like, when Chip cracks a beer in this and Chip and Dale are sitting around drinking a beer, I can't believe Disney let them do that. Like, there's like,
there's a lot of things in this movie I can't believe they let them do.
Like, there's
Peter Pan being one of them.
Hello.
Peter Pan?
Yep, star of stage and screen.
We're gonna get there. There's a needle drop at the beginning that's "Friendship is Rare" by Tenacious D. But it's like a PG version of that song.
Chip was so funny and thoughtful about everything, and I never thought about anything. We were perfect together.
Friendship is rare. Do you know what I'm saying to your friendship?
And even though we were in the same grade, Chip was like the older brother I never had. He introduced me to cheesy crust pizza and funny old movies. By high school, we were headlining the talent show.
Grand finale, the amazing Dale will juggle everything. Hey!
We knew we had something special. So after graduation, we packed our...
with lyric changes and everything. And I'm just like, it reminded me of being like 12 years old and hearing a song you like in a movie and then discovering the R-rated version when you go to look it up later. Like, that's what it reminded me of. I could just picture an 11-year-old going like, oh, I like this song. And then Googling Tenacious D and then finding something by Tenacious D. And being like the
Finding
Bomb of Destiny.
Apocalypto.
Right. Yeah, you're like what? Like, this is so... What, really? Disney let you put in a Tenacious D needle drop? Do you know what Tenacious D is? Like, that's so weird. And, like, yeah, there's so many, like... I think...
That's why I say this movie felt like it was for adults because it was made by the Lonely Island guys.
Right, and very much as they're saying... I like the gag that all of the characters on Rescue Rangers, except for Gizmo or Gadget and Monterey Jack... That's just a voice they do. Like, I think that's funny. It is very weird to see John Mulaney's voice coming out of Chip's body. That is very strange. But there's a lot of background, like where you see South Park, like Randy from South Park walking in the background, or like there's so many jokes that you're like, who, like the ugly Sonic joke.
On that stage too, right beside you.
Yes, Ugly Sonic, that's the spirit.
And they'll like me for who I am. Not like last time when the internet got one look at my human teeth and burned the place down. Okay, let's see.
Is for like 10 people, none of which would watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Like, who is this for? This is for me. Justin.
Yeah.
It's like they were writing it. They're like, Justin is gonna find this hilarious.
I mean, in one of the backgrounds, I remember you see a Keyblade.
Yeah. There's one point. Not only do you see a Keyblade, there's two things. You see a Keyblade and
his hair.
Sora's hair. Yeah, you see Sora's hair. In one of the background objects. Yeah, it's super weird. Or like
there's just a lot of there's so many references that like it's overwhelming.
There's the gag where it's all of the different characters played by Seth Rogen all laughing at each other.
What are you looking at? Honestly, your weird dead eyes. They are weird. Super weird. So funny.
Yeah,
I don't know how you couldn't find that funny.
In the terrible animation styles too.
Right. Like, I don't understand how, like, there's so many people who, like, it's a weird movie because, like, I do kind of get it where people are like, I hated this. It's just IP slop. But I think that's what makes it funny. I think like anything by the Lonely Island, it's a bit deeper than just being IP slop. I think the gag is, yes, that it is IP slop. That is the punchline in a lot of
yeah, I
this.
mean, it's also definitely supposed to be harkening back to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's the idea.
I do like that. There's a lot of to be fair, I like meta jokes. Like, I like the joke where they're like, "It can't be the police captain. It's too obvious." And then there's a bit at the end where he's like, "What didn't I say? Didn't I say the police captain is too obvious?" But then I said that it's a trope for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't have any tragic backstory. I'm just evil. Yes. Okay. Elephant in the room. The thing with Peter Pan is uncool.
But you can call me Sweet Pete.
Oh, you look...
Old, bald, sad like a zoo gorilla?
What? No, not like a zoo gorilla.
Don't worry. You can't say nothing to me I haven't heard already. Jimmy, please untie our guests. Chip and Dale. Wow. Hey, you mind if I walk while we talk? Not fitting into the old costume like I used to. Need to get my steps in.
Hey, I've got one of those. We should link accounts and help motivate each other.
You know, I always like money. It's a shame what happened. Too much cheese, not enough bread.
Listen, Mr. Sweet Pete, Mr. Pete, we'd be willing to pay whatever Monty owes you if you could give him a break. Just this once.
Give him a break. You know, I got my big break when I was just a kid. I got cast in the biggest movie in the world as the boy who wouldn't grow up, Peter Pan. I'd never been so happy in my entire life. Then I got older, and they threw me away like I was nothing.
This business can be so tough.
You said it. I was scared, desperate, and all alone. So I decided to take the power back and make my own bootleg movie. I called it Flying Bedroom Boy. And
like, it's uncool and it's progressively, it's just, it feels icky the whole movie. You're like, yeah, no, this kid, this is a bad one. What happened? I don't want to say because it's really not cool, but he had a bad, unhappy life, and making fun of him is it's punching down in kind of a major way for like seemingly one sight gag that they redo 3 times. Like, it doesn't really add anything. It being Peter Pan doesn't really add anything. Like, I think it would have been funnier if you were going for the if you're going for connecting it to Roger Rabbit. I would have made it where the bad guy is the grandson of Maroon Cartoons.
But they wanted it to be a cartoon.
I get that, but I would have just scrapped.
I would have had it be Pete.
Yeah, I did like that. There is a funny joke where they're going through the bootlegs, and one of them is Pete, and it's Pete in Aladdin, which is really funny because obviously Jim Cummings did a character in Aladdin. I'm like, that's a funny reference. But yeah, that I would regardless. Yeah, the Peter Pan thing is weird. It's a weird joke that like somebody, I guess, thought was funny. The idea
is you're taking like a cutesy character that like you've turned and made old. Like, there are other ones you could have done.
That don't have a weird backstory that I now know about. That makes it kind of weird. You're like, yeah, this is mean spirited. But like otherwise, yeah, it's just every second of it. I've watched it.
Heck,
twice
you could have
now.
made one.
Right? You could have invented one. But I don't know. I just think it would have been funny if like, or even if you connect it to Judge Doom, have it be Judge Doom's grandson, or have it be connection to the original. Like, they're making the reason why I went Maroon Cartoons, because it could be a thing where like his family after the fallout of what happened in Toontown,
went bankrupt.
And then you could make the twist that it is.
I just think it's boring if it's a normal human.
Yeah, I mean, you could make it where he got the Toon surgery. He turned himself into a Toon, and he's a Toon, and that's the twist. But yeah, if you were gonna, Disney let you made this weird movie. It's so weird, and every time I watched it now, I've been like, I can't believe Disney let them make this. So if you manage to get this by Disney, and you're already connecting it to Roger Rabbit, I just think, yeah, give it one final third connection, and have the twist be that it's a sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think that would have maybe made this more fondly remembered. I don't fully understand why people didn't like this. People didn't like this, and it's not going to get a sequel as a result. And I'm like, that's kind of a shame. Because
I mean, I understand why people didn't like this. People didn't like this because it was called Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Well, no, not even just that, but it was called Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and it really it's not. It's more of a sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit than it is that.
It should have just been.
People wanted it to just be Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers go on an adventure with the whole team, and they do a thing, and they didn't want this whole pulled back narrative of it being about a show.
I would do. It's funny.
Disney, I get why people don't like it. I like it.
Disney, you've got this built-in connected universe that you've created. Like, they should make more movies in this universe. Not necessarily a sequel to this, but to have it be where, yeah, like, it's funny because one of the bootleg characters you say, yeah, but it wouldn't have the same necessarily. Well, if she did it live action, maybe, but like, yeah, it's funny. One of the bootleg characters you see is Bonkers, which is just a wild reference. Like, there's just so many references. You're like, the people who wrote this really have a reverence for the Disney afternoon for some fucking reason, and I respect it. I absolutely.
Respect they have a reverence for that because that's where this comes from.
Yeah, no, but it's a reference that's a little. It's a reference that's a bit more than like what this would have been, the movie version of the show in the 90s. Like, there's a bit more, like, you could tell that they definitely watched this show. Anyway, it's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Hey there, everybody. It's Endcard Justin here. Let me know down in the comments, can you believe that Disney let them make this movie? Because I sure can't believe that Disney let them make this movie. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this is from, our second part of our Spider-Verse special, that guy sure sounds like a Spider-Man, or in this case, Ham. You can click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week, or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out too. We'll see you all in the next video, everybody. Have a good day.